The topic for this year's Policy Innovation Challenge is how to revitalize downtown Chicago. What can Chicago do in the next 3 years to create a thriving downtown for the next 2 decades?
We were given the criteria of making it inclusive, making it fiscally healthy, making it sustainable.
Our pitch is to activate the cultural mile, and we want to prioritize culture and connection downtown.
I really think that this challenge prepares you to get out there in the real world and tackle policy problems that you might experience. And a case study like this really gives us the reps and prepares us to be those future policy leaders that are able to actually get out there, immerse ourselves in the information and data, and then come up with tangible, equitable solutions that are holistic in supporting everybody as a whole in every major metropolitan ecosystem.
Participating in the Innovation Challenge really felt like a group project and not just in the classroom sense. We had the opportunity to engage with Harris professors and alumni. We heard from people who work for the city of Chicago and are actively in their day jobs asking these questions about what the future looks like.
Another important evolution this year was the partnership that we were able to forge with the Mansueto Institute for Urban Innovation.
And to bring that together with our focus here on urban infrastructure, urban finance, municipal finance, as a way of bridging quite generally a vision of cities of the future, and the way you finance and build that future is, I think, a great pairing. And we're excited to be able to pair with partners around the university to create the Innovation Challenge, and especially with the Mansueto Institute.
I think the Policy Innovation Challenge being focused on Chicago is really important, first and foremost for the Harris School. I think it's important for the Harris School to establish itself as a civic contributor in its home city. All the students that we have, whether they plan to stay in Chicago after they graduate or not, they're at least part-time Chicago residents during the time they're here, and everyone has a stake in the success of the city.
This has been, I think, one of the great successes of the Policy Innovation Challenge. Last year when we did pension reform and this year doing downtown revitalization, we were, I think, a little surprised and delighted by how excited the local community was, local leadership, the city government, civic leaders, business leaders, nonprofit leaders in the city were to see the Harris School and the University of Chicago students engaging in matters of local concern. And so it's been, I think, actually a success beyond our wildest hopes.
And this Innovation Challenge in particular was so intriguing to me because this is the whole reason I signed up to go to policy school. I wanted an opportunity to talk about real life situations and real life policy applications.
Having an opportunity with such a prestigious school to meet so many incredibly passionate, smart people, to have really, really engaging classes, and to be able to do something in this neighborhood that I've lived in for years that I actually think might make a difference, it's really meant the world to me. So the Innovation Challenge, the Harris School, University of Chicago, it's changed my life.
I think that this challenge tells us a lot about what the next generation of policy leaders is capable of doing, of the thought and the care, and again, the pragmatism that they bring to that work. I think that's an example that we can all learn from. And I hope that it gives us all a little bit more hope that big vexing problems like what to do about downtown are imminently solvable when they're in the hands of this next generation.